If you've ever been active in any Twitch streamer or YouTube streamers chat here on Ultima Online Outlands, then chances are you know exactly who Amish Hammer is. Now, Amish Hammer is the guild leader of LC. He also streams on Twitch most afternoons using currently his monk build. Now, this monk build has generated quite a bit of hype, and I wanted to put it to the test and see just how good it actually was. So with that being said, guys, sit back, grab yourself a beer, and let's do some kung fu fighting. Alright, let's jump right into the template. We're going to start things off with 100 strength, 100 dex, and 25 intelligence. When it comes to the skills, we're going to go with 100 anatomy. Now, the anatomy is a little bit different than it used to be. In a recent patch, they actually made it to where it reduces bleed and disease damage and also prevents slippage while you're bandaging. It used to be one of the most skipped skills in a Dexxer template, and now it is actually one of the most viable skills, as it also increases finisher chance substantially and wrestling damage bonus with your martial manual. Follow that up with obviously 100 tactics, 100 wrestling. One of the cool things about wrestling is doing specials from all different weapon types. That means you're going to be doing hinders, cripples, pierce, or even bleed effects. Another really cool thing with the martial manuals is it allows you to use the parry skill while not equipping a shield. Now, this will allow you to use potions, and it acts as a one-handed weapon, but you still parry with it. We're going to go with 100 chivalry. This gives you all the chivalry skills ranging in utility, heals, and damage modifiers for both swing speed and damage increases. Amish has regularly saved my ass with Holy Light, which heals yourself and also 5 friendly players while damaging enemy creatures within 8 tiles of you. That's a pretty beefy range. Next up, we're going to go with 80 arms lore, and this gives you enough for disarm and also a slot in the wrestling codex. We're continuing on with 80 parry because why not if it's built into the martial manual. Even with 80, I was noticing lots of spells being parried, and then paired with the 80 resist that we're going to talk about in just a moment, you're actually a pretty decent PvP character. Follow that up with 80 healing because we're going to want to heal ourselves, and then like I said, 80 magic resist. What's cool about that is it actually absorbs the blows and redirects, and it actually stacks a few times as well. As far as the codexes go, we're going to go with Monkey Stance primarily. That's the one that increases the third hit by 20% damage. If I want some extra healing power, then I can swap on over to the Crane, and that's going to gain some more passive healing. Obviously, we're going to go with Zen Strike as the finisher. Now for the parry codex. Now during test, I didn't notice any shield bashes going off, but from my understanding, you can actually still gain parry codex experience while you're killing things as long as you have a 80 parry and the parry codex in your bag. That will then allow you to get the last stand as the finisher. Now during testing on the test center, I did notice last stand going off, but once again, I didn't see shield bash going off. Maybe I was just unlucky, but you guys let me know in the comments below. Now regarding aspects, Amish's favorite for armor ends up being Earth, as the chance to increase melee damage by 150% ends up with some One Punch Man hits. He also really enjoys the blood weapon. With that bleed that procs, it really packs a punch and creates even more numbers flying above the monster's head. It just feels really good to proc the blood weapon. I will say that the crowd favorite is going to be air armor for the weapon speed bonus and a damage resist after each punch, and then of course the artisan weapon for the fortify proc that grants both physical damage bonus and resistance for 120 seconds. Although pretty much any aspect that is geared towards melee will effectively be good, I personally like the fire armor for the fire procs that goes insane, especially when you get the bleed weapon special chance, the void armor for the ignore armor, and obviously the stats restoration, and you guys know how much I like void. The water armor for the weapon special chance, and the big boy hills from Crane Stance and the chivalry hills. And yet with all of those, I would still strongly choose artisan for the weapon. Now if you really want to invest some coin into this build, you're going to need some mastery chain links. We're going to start off with weapon aspect chance is definitely going to be needed if you're lower tier artisan, if you do go that route, but as long as you're proccing once every roughly 2 minutes, you should be solid to continue with that buff that it gives. Otherwise, if you're using a different aspect for the weapon, then you could get as many of those as you want. Melee damage / ignore armor chance is also a solid choice, as it's really going to give you those really big hits. Melee special chance and special damage links will really set you apart from the others, where you'll be hindering a whole bunch and doing crushing blows like crazy. It's just going to be some big boy damage from your weapon procs. Melee swing speed will get you hitting like Bruce Lee in no time. And there you have it, guys. That is the Amish Hammer Monk build. I've actually really enjoyed testing this one so much that I am actually currently, as we speak, hitting a battle trainer to start doing it on my live streams. Guys, you can check me out every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday at about 8:30 p.m. Eastern, where we stream Ultima Online Outlands amongst other games. Also, guys, don't forget, check out Amish Hammer there on Twitch. He is Amish_Hammer. He's a damn good streamer, guys. I actually really enjoy watching him. He's just he's very helpful to newer players and even veteran players. He knows this game inside and out. So make sure you go to Twitch and give him a follow, subscribe to him, all those cool things. Like this video. Thank you to the Patreons. Thank you guys for watching this video. And today's beer of the day, guys, is the Future Hop IPA. This has been a beer of the day before. I just really like it. And cheers to the future, where I will be punching things with the Amish Hammer build. Guys, skål. Pwnstarr Gaming out.